Now that was weird and wild. The year 2025 was more tumultuous than any silly football game and its accompanying overwrought metaphors. It was a year that knocked me flat, tearing me apart from so many things that once anchored me, setting me afloat in a sea of guilt and despair and ultimate uncertainty. Today, I have a home, but no home. My days are filled with the beeps and growls of bulldozers. My nights are draped in the silence of emptiness. What was once one of the coolest secrets in Los Angeles has become a veritable ghost town, the vast empty spaces populated by howling coyotes and scrounging bears. And I'm one of the lucky ones. A lot has changed in the 12 months since the Eaton Fire spared my house but destroyed my Altadena neighborhood. I say a daily prayer of thanks that I did not endure the horror of the 19 people who lost their lives and thousands more who lost their homes. I am beyond fortunate to live in what was left behind. But virtually nothing was left behind. Venerable manicured homes have been replaced by weed-choked vacant lots. Familiar local businesses are now empty parking lots. There is the occasional sighting of new construction, but far more prevalent is for sale signs that have seemingly been there for months. After living in the limbo of hotels and Airbnbs for 2 months while my home was remediated, I was blessed to return to 4 walls and running water, but beset with the guilt of having a front row seat to the pain of so many who lost everything. I was spared, but nobody in Los Angeles was spared, and it wasn't until halfway through the year that I noticed a consistent light from the strangest source. Every night, I would watch the Dodgers. At least once every couple of weeks, I would attend a Sparks game with my daughter, MC. Soon there would be Saturdays with one of our college football teams, then Sundays with the NFL, then the baseball playoffs, leading to the insane Game 7 and morphing into the annual Lakers winter drama. By the final weeks of December, I realized that one thing has consistently kept my spirit strong, perhaps the same thing that has helped keep our city upright through trials much tougher than mine. Sports. The highs, the lows, the dramatics, the desperation. It was all there when nothing was there. It was the feeling that even with everything gone, you still belonged to something. It is sports that kept me grounded, kept me steady, and somehow kept me believing. In the worst year of my life, it was sports that saved me. The path back to normalcy began 2 weeks after the Eaton Fire, when I left my temporary hotel room to attend a news conference for the Dodgers' latest Japanese import, Roki Sasaki. Invincible, I wrote about the team's rebuilt roster, a word that was so comforting during such a time when everything in life felt tenuous. I came back to the hotel after the news conference, wrote my story, then, like thousands of others in my situation, packed up and moved to another hotel. Soon thereafter, I was awakened late one night with the news of the Lakers' stunning acquisition of Luka Doncic. I wrote this column from a rental house while preparing to move to yet another new place. My clothes were in a plastic grocery bag. My house was still in shambles. In Doncic, at least, there was hope. Several days later, I attended the Doncic news conference, asked a question, and Doncic asked me to repeat it. Turns out, it wasn't a language barrier, it was a sound barrier. I was speaking too softly. It was then I noticed that the trauma from the fire had exacerbated my Parkinson's disease, which affected my voice, one of the many symptoms which later led me to acknowledging my condition in a difficult midsummer column. Yeah, it was a hell of a year. Good news returned in early March when it was announced that the Dodgers had made Dave Roberts the richest manager in baseball, giving him a new 4-year, $32.4 million contract. In a bit of dumb luck that hasn't stopped me from bragging about it since, 10 years ago, I was the first one to publicly push for Roberts' hiring. In such unstable times in our city, Roberts had become the new Tommy Lasorda, and his presence became a needed jolt of smile.